All right. I think we should be good to go. I'll probably put myself on like the sports tab, I suppose. Go. We'll do that. Get some proper tunes playing as well. Okay. Feels so weird that the Leeds game starts so late today, man. Super, super weird feeling. But anyways, all good. Close that. Do you guys normally like when we put the I think I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't know why I was gonna ask you guys this, but I like it, so that's why we're gonna do it. Okay, so we'll put the fought mob goal, like the score line up here. Any other games playing? No, Leeds is just a late game. City Palace was cancelled. Fulham ended up winning 3-1 today. Brighton beating Liverpool 2-1 is so nuts. Chelsea getting stomped by Everton is also nuts. Milan beat Torino. The Juventus game just started. Okay, so there's still a bit of football going on. All right, let me check scoreline here. Boop boop. Why was City canceled? Well, City plays Arsenal tomorrow, right? I think maybe that's why. Capture. Window. I don't know where I'm going to put myself versus where this, like something like this is more than enough, right, chat? Just a cheeky score line more than anything. I don't think anything else really matters. Okay, there we go. A little bit less of a flashbang up above there. Can I make the screen smaller? Does that ruin? Holy shit. No, that doesn't work. Fuck. Really? What the hell? I don't like that. Hold on. I'm going to fix this. 1 second. Apologies, everybody. Because why can't I? Whoa. Oh,
Hey,
that's
man.
kind of cool. Okay, got it. What the hell? Way better. Way better. All right, now we can make it a little bit smaller. There. All right. Big game, boys. Big freaking game, boys. This is effing huge. Chronic. Good afternoon, man. Thank you for the 79, brother. How are you? How are you? All right, let me grab my... Everything works okay still, right, guys? Yeah. All right, that's all good. That's all good. I kind of want to pull up Sebring as well. How's the 12-hour race going, guys? I haven't seen any updates on the 12-hour race in a couple hours. Okay, let me grab my laptop. Okay, gonna pull up Kubo. Oh. I'm nervous, man. I'm freaking nervous, chat. I'm freaking nervous. Come on, boys. Gotta go get a good luck Leeds kit on. Happy for Big Dom getting back in the England squad. All right, boys, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna go get my Leeds top on. All right, here we go, boys. Here we go. We got some homemade Chinese food. My son and mother-in-law made some food. A bunch of shrimp and stuff in there as well. You can see a bit of the steam coming out of it. Bosh. And then we got some smoked salmon as well to top up the protein. Wouldn't go as far as saying it's the absolute healthiest thing in the world in terms of like calories, but I've got a surplus, so we might as well enjoy it. All right, let's freaking go, dude. Kickoff is now. I'm about 30 seconds behind, which is unfortunate, but let's see. Bosh. Cheers, boys. Oh God. Thank God that's offside. We need a big result here, boys. A big result. Non-subs. If chat doesn't get too psychotic, we'll keep it in non-sub mode. But they were Maxim, yeah. By the end of the race, Max was like a minute up on second place. Holy moly. Prawns? Hmm. Well, the prawns are good. Oh, that's... Oh, God. Wait. Is that onside? That's offside, right? Good recovery there. That's offside, Rev. Honestly, the replay showed that he was onside, actually. I don't know if that's Pascal Stroik's fault or... So without Goodmanson, is it James Justin that's on the left then? It is. It is. I believe that it is. God. Wait, what the hell? We don't have Red Bull as our shirt sponsor anymore? That's kind of random. I wonder what happened there. Thank you, Chris.
Hey, man.
Mr. M. Shell Movies. Back again with a primer. Dude, I hope you enjoy your 10-year plus sub badge, my man. I don't know if you've been here since we changed all the sub badges around, but we changed everything around to show love to our long-term supporters and our short-term supporters, of course, but... Surprised we aren't playing 3-5-2? I mean, With Ampadu in the setup and our wingbacks, we kind of always are playing 3-5-2, to be fair. Especially within Mecha and Calvert-Lewin. But formation is more of a... has in Mecha wide left, which is kind of weird. Oh. Oh my god, what was that? Ethan, Ampadu, what are we doing? Holy shit. Maybe rocks, yeah. I've just never seen Leeds do that. Allowing different sponsors on the front of the shirt. Although, that might actually be a Red Bull... Oh my god. No foul there on Pascal Stroik? To be fair, I think Stroik just fell. I actually don't mind refs not giving soft fouls like that to the defenders. Hopefully we don't concede from this, but... Yeah, you can't really push for a fastest lap beyond the first 1 or 2 laps of a Nürburgring like race like NLS. There's so many cars, so many classes that within the first set oh my god. Within the second lap, you're already in traffic, so you gotta like try and set the fastest lap realistically, what, within lap 2? Maybe lap 3? After that, I feel like there's so much traffic that it makes it near impossible to set a fastest lap. Oh, so, see, there you go. So the shirt sponsors a Red Bull charity. Yeah, I saw something about wings, so that's kind of cool. I'd rather a charity be on there than the brand itself. Holy god, Leeds. Brendan on a counter, but I don't think he has anybody with him, and of course he's going to lose the ball. Kind of hard to eat ground beef with with chopsticks, but here we are. Pascal Strike's got to watch out, man. I don't think the ref is going to give these 50-50s. I think Strike is going down a little bit too much. Yeah, but that's given as a foul. All right, ref. All right, ref. Yeah, Brentford love picking up strikers that score fucking 20 goals a season, then sell them for big money, and then have just another striker that's ready to score 20. That's a fucking sick ball. Those passes that Brentford make freak me out. Super, super dangerous. Oh. Bogle. Oh, Bogle! Yes! What is he fucking doing, man? You're never gonna get that as a pen, brother. Bogle fucked it after doing so well. Ah. James Justin all the way at left wing. Corner. Corner leads. Corner leads. Alright, let's eat these pieces of salmon. Hopefully I don't drop this on my Leeds shirt, because this will never come out. Look at that. Lost captain and goalkeeper in the offseason. I thought Brentford would be doing a lot worse, honestly. With the important players they lost, God, they've done incredibly well. I mean, imagine losing Mbumo, Witsa, their coach. Insane, man. Wait, Channing, you're a Brentford fan? Holy shit, dude. I did not know that. Get a drop in this shit on my... You know what? Let's just...
Hey, man.
Who's that? Ooh, Evertonian. Imagine seeing you here after your team stomps Chelsea 3-0. Congrats on the result, man. Thank you for the prime. I'm all good, brother. I'm all good. Stressing watching the Leeds game. James Justin slip. Good recovery there from Pascal Struijk, but heavy touch. Who are Spurs playing tomorrow? Nottingham Forest, right? Is that who it is? Forest. Yeah. Is there any way Forest and Spurs can lose, chat? I mean, in this regard, I'll absolutely be rooting for Forest. Holy fuck. Bogle! Oh! I desperately want Bogle to score, man. What a run. First time pass to Calvert-Lewin has to happen, though. If you look back at that replay, man, I know he wants the glory, but play it to your striker, brother. He did apologize to Calvert-Lewin, so I think he knows he should have played the pass. What a ball from Ampadu. One sec. Shit, I gotta sprint. For Spurs kicks off at 2:15. Okay. Yeah, it's like 7 a.m. for me. I'll probably watch that game with my son before I go live. He'll be interested in seeing what happens. Come on, boys. Am I not playing Crimson Desert again today? Well, I'm going to be watching the Leeds game. And then afterwards, if my shoulder doesn't feel terrible, I kind of want to try getting back in the rig for a couple hours and see how my shoulder does. I think we might do some PCC at Sebring. Get back in the Miatas, have some fun sliding around. Let's all clap for Chelsea. Great effort today. What's up, the dude? How did I manage to hurt myself in the gym? I'm not really sure. I think it was from a heavy shoulder day I did. I basically never do heavy shoulders or dedicate shoulders to one day specifically. I break up the shoulder workouts into other parts of my fitness routine usually. And then in the last month, I've kind of gone to dedicated days. So Thursday is shoulder day. Like, yeah, 2 weeks ago, I think I just went too heavy. I didn't feel anything as it happened, but that evening I couldn't lift my shoulder at all. I don't know if I like overworked it and strained a tendon in like my shoulder, like slash like a tendon in this upper clavicle area leading into my chest. I don't know. So when I basically like do this motion, like a heavy motion like that, this is fine. No pain, no issues like with, but this, once I get to here, this motion, like this contact right there is just excruciating in like my upper clavicle area. So I think I strained something. Like the tendon that like attaches, I don't know, like my shoulder to my pec or something like that. And I think I did it from like just heavy pressing, and then the like the heavy fighting with the rig I think aggravates it over and over. Yeah, I've taken hot baths and stuff like that. It hasn't really done anything. So that's why I've had like 3 days off of sim racing. Oh. Oh! Fuck's sake! Did the defender just head that off the line? Oh, this is better from Leeds. It is better. Crimson Desert is using AI in the game and not telling people it's using it. Where are they using AI? I've had a lot of criticisms of Crimson Desert, but I've now on my 3rd day playing it today, and I've actually started to appreciate some parts of the game. It's also just a beautiful game, but it definitely has issues. The controls are the worst part. I hate puzzles, so that's terrible too. Honestly feel like there's maybe too many mechanics in the game as well. Have I put any CBD cream or anything on it? No. Maybe I should. Look at this replay. Ball in by Bogle. Okay, well, no. It's not really off the line. It looked a lot more dangerous. It wasn't going in the net. I mean, I guess Enmecha was there, but game's using generative AI for some of its artwork. So what does that mean exactly? Is the artwork like the pictures of the parts that are on the ground, like the ore and like a spoon and little things like that? I mean, I'm not totally upset about that. For me, I'd rather see AI used to give us various dialogue and infinitely changing dialogue with conversations with people in the world, where the dialogue shifts based off of your progression, shifts off of your character, shifts off of your build ability, shifts off the things you're wearing, right? That's what I would like to see, like, AI and LLMs used for. Unfortunately, it's not used for cool shit like that to make a single player world feel very alive and constantly changing. It'll fucking AI will be used for, you know, simple artwork that they can pay graphic artists for, but hopefully down the line that's what AI is used for. I think I'll play Ghosts of Yotei. Sure. I could see myself playing that at some point. Yeah, I mean, even right now we have so many games to play. Crimson Desert that I don't want to give up on just yet. I'm loving sim racing, obviously, as my main game. Obviously, like, with the World Cup coming, we'll be doing a hell of a lot of watch parties for that, too. That'll be fun. With all the motorsport races coming, we'll be doing a lot of watch parties for those, too. So, the Nürburgring 24 hours, I want to be doing a watch party for that. Today, I would have done a watch party for the NLS race as well, especially with how open they were with footage. Like, they were allowing people to stream the footage, which is pretty amazing. Like anything that Max is in, I'd love to watch and analyze. I think the link between Max bringing all the F1 eyes over to like endurance racing is going to be awesome for the sport in general. That's the most hilarious fake fall I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. Embarrassing. Yeah, the only tough part with the Nürburgring and like NLS races and stuff is that they freaking start at like 1 a.m. my time. Qualifying starts at like 1 a.m. So that's tough to watch. Because I don't want to ruin my schedule per se. Gotta move to Germany. Maybe one day. I don't know if I'd move to Germany. If I'm gonna make a move, I'll probably do what my dad did, which is I'll probably move to Spain. Spain or like southern Italy, maybe. And then that way I'm close to everywhere that I want to be. What am I, like, southern Italy is like I think, what is it, 2 hours ish away from uh from all like the major races. 2 hours drive to the Nordschleife? I'm so jealous, man. Canada is... America in general is just such a huge country, and everything is so outrageously spread apart that the idea of a 2 hour drive to like a major racetrack or a 20-minute drive to another major racetrack like you guys in the EU or the UK have makes me so jealous, honestly. I have no tracks within 6 hours of me, man. I literally have to do a day trip to get to like a very average racetrack. Not to be offensive to Portland. I mean, it's not a bad track, but it's all politics, Channing. It's not that, I mean, Vancouver is literally the supercar capital of the planet, right? So there's more supercars and rare supercars in Canada. I mean, I guess documented than there is anywhere in the world. Oh, there we go. In memory of Chris and Kev, murdered by those disgusting Galatasaray fans. Absolutely horrible. But yeah, the lack of tracks is just all politics. All the Richies all over the Vancouver Lower Mainland just don't want the noise. Which, I mean, considering this city, the noise in this city from the morning till nighttime is insane anyway. So there'd be no difference if there's cars driving around, like actual race cars, but is what it is, really. How far is the Montreal track from you? Like 6,000 kilometers away? Like from London to Moscow distance? People don't fathom the size of Canada, man. They just don't, they can't comprehend it. The European mind cannot comprehend the size of Canada. I'm in Texas. I might be closer to you than Montreal. You might be. It's probably tight, but yeah. Vancouver to Austin versus Vancouver to Montreal is probably a perfect triangle, honestly. Nice touch from Bogle there. Only a 4 hour drive to Portland. The problem is it's in another country entirely, right? So that 4 or 5 hour drive involves still crossing the border, the American border. It's a nightmare. And unfortunately, with all the politics and bullshit going on, Canada USA used to be just a friendly border crossing, right? And it still is to some extent, but it's made a lot more annoying now because of all the dumb shit going on in the US and in Canada, to be fair. Like the crossing from Canada to the USA used to be like crossing a province in Canada, like from British Columbia to Alberta. But nowadays, it's properly like crossing into another country. It's absolutely terrible. It's too bad. Hopefully things change. I mean, Canada and the USA should be brothers in arms and in everything, in economics and everything, the way that we've been for the last 100 or so years. This, like, fake animosity that, you know, Trump tried to throw onto Canada is just so silly. And obviously the dipshit Canadian politicians didn't make it any better either, so. What the hell are we doing, guys? Jesus Christ, the passing, guys. Look at Brendan, man. Like, what? Can anyone explain to me what that pass even was? Oh God, this is not good. Problem is, like, again, Brendan, as I've said for years, does so much right. But in that role that he's in, you need high quality to get passes off under pressure. Look at, like, again, under pressure, like, he's the only man forward and loses the ball. And again, fucking loses the ball again. It's just insane. Fucking hell, man. Leeds players look fucking exhausted, man. Some of our players are now avoiding playing the ball to Brendan Aronson too because he just keeps losing possession.
Hey, man.
Bad ball from Pascal Stroik to Jersey! 10.5 years of support, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it so much. This has been an awful game, man. Fucking awful game so far. Very scrappy, very shit. Quality has been absolutely trash both sides. Both teams looking for just garbage fouls constantly. This is terrible. The Premier League product is fucking dog shit right now. And usually Leeds, I feel like, are the team that actually brings up the quality in terms of how we play, but I think the last couple of months, Daniel Fark has really set us up into this, like, big bastard weird setup. And obviously it's worked in terms of survival, but Jesus Christ, man, it's hard to watch. Okay, well, Brentford have not played the ball out or done a damn thing, by the way. They tried to counter, and now Leeds won the ball back, and they're demanding we put the ball out. Oof! I don't really understand Brentford, dude. Like, they tried to hit us on a counter while their player was down, lose possession, and then demand we give up the ball. Like, what? How about you guys play? Now their goalie played the ball out of bounds, but how about you guys play it out of bounds then? Damn, it's kind of savage to get disqualified based off of using 7 sets of tires instead of 6. Oh, I don't know. Crim 6 was at the Sebring 12 hours. He's not racing, right? He was in the Lamborghinis, no? I think it was in the Lambos. They used 3 sets in the race, but 4 in quali. They exceeded the number of tires allowed. Damn, man. I guess, you know what? Hey, everyone makes those amateur mistakes. What can you do? A better bit of work there from Brendan Aronson. Pascal Stroik getting yellow card. That's not good. That's not good at all. It's a good idea from Aronson, though. I can't hate on him doing that. I'm good, Owen. How are you? I'm drinking a sugar-free orange fizzy drink. Caffeine-free, too. Nice. I'm watching this game on Fubo in Canada, for those wondering. Came to realize sugar-free drinks are so much better. They are, because they don't have calories. There's some concerning science that I don't know how much of it is real or not, where apparently cognitively it can impair your brain functions, like giving you fogginess and whatnot, which is unfortunate. I haven't tested it myself. Like, I haven't noticed really my memory or anything having issues. I'll have like 1, maybe 2, but maybe 1 or 2 diet drinks in a day. I'm not gonna go as far as saying I can tell my cognition has gone down, but I'd have to test by going completely cold turkey for 1 or 2 months to see if my cognition gets better. But that's like the downside that a few people claiming that is a downside. But health-wise, and you know, all the other dumb narratives that have been pushed about like the diet drinks are all wrong. Been foggy way before. 0 sugar drinks, yeah. I mean, the question is, again, could that be a bunch of other stuff, right, in your system too? Lack of sleep, lack of physical exercise, you know, garbage diet. That'll do a lot towards your fogginess, right? And your overall brain function. Oh, Bogle? Oh, it's a block. That's a block there. Don't I do a week off all that stuff a few times a year anyways? I try to do once a quarter. I cut everything at the start of every new quarter, but I actually haven't done that in the last quarter. I'll cut everything, like caffeine. I'll just have water, basically. No junk food, no nothing. For 2 weeks, but I haven't done it. I didn't do it January 1st, and January, February, March. So April 1st would be the next, in a week or so would be the next one. Dude, it's just miserable though. Admittedly, the first week off of caffeine and everything is fucking misery. It really is misery. Fucking Bogle now yellow carded as well? Jesus Christ, man. First foul for Bogle too? In a nothing situation and gets a yellow right away? What are these Premier League refs, man? Worst quality in the entire... He also backs into him, by the way. I don't know how that's a yellow. That's crazy. First foul of the game. Same thing with Pascal Stroik. Pascal Stroik gets a yellow card for his first foul of the game. God, we really need a win here, chat. We really, 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 really need a win here, man. You can't hate Aronson's work rate, that's for sure. Is it weird that all I'm doing is thinking about sim racing? All I can think about right now, man. Same with Dan James, he works hard. I think unfortunately with Dan James is he's made of brittle plastic now, man. Since his couple of injuries over the last year and a half, man, he can't seem to run without re-injuring himself. Which guys that are super explosive like that tend to have issues with, right? I mean, look at Alphonso Davies now too. Alphonso Davies is just constantly suffering from. The thing is not even just reoccurring injuries. It's like new performance-based injuries constantly. Whether it's a strained right hamstring, a strained calf, a strained, left ankle, like it's so weird. Drive with the game on a side monitor? I can't focus that way. It's too hard to focus. What I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna have Sebring on in the background while I'm racing though. I'll have the 12-hour race on in the background while I'm racing. Yeah, this is probably the shittest half of football I've watched in a long time. One chance, and Mecha from 30 yards. Shoots it hard and low, and the keeper deals with it pretty easily. Couple of fake yellow cards to Leeds players is basically the only thing that's happened. It's the 12 hours of Sebring is free on YouTube across the globe. I think the only place that it isn't for free is the US. The USA is allowed Peacock or whatever to have the rights to all the IMSA races, but in Canada and all across the world, it's free on YouTube, which is freaking awesome. Love that. What's up, Luther? How are you, man? I mean, I don't know if you can set up a VPN if you know, or maybe you have family that lives in Canada or something, and you can VPN to them. I don't know if that's allowed, but and that's more of a like legal way to do it, I suppose. Oh god, guys, come on, not at the end of the half for the love of all that is holy, dudes. There's 1 minute left. What are we doing? Diarrhea. Diarrhea, dude. Straight diarrhea. Do 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 do. Do do do. Let's pull up the IMSA race too. Newcastle, the game's been a mess. It's been a mess, brother. There we go. 12 hours of Sebring. Hell yeah. How do you close the YouTube chat if the YouTube chat refuses to pop up? Well, that was easily the worst half of football I've ever seen in my life. Got the daughter to bed, having chilled 30 minutes to myself. Damn, only 30 minutes, hey? The life of a poppy, hey? The life of the early life of a dad. Oh, there we go. Okay. Perfect. Much better. Well, we got the IMSA race on too, so that's nice. Love that. Yeah, dude, a lot of my nighttime watching nowadays in the evening is catching up on previous GT races from the day. So for example, last night, I think I watched race 2 of the Porsche Cup. Yeah, so official, Max and his team got disqualified, unfortunately.
Hey, man.
N28 love, N28 love.
IMSA's geo-blocked in Finland? Really, J4? I didn't know that. Dylan, thank you for the 43. I thought it was global. There's global access to it. Other than the USA. That sucks. Well, there's 5 hours and 17 minutes left in the race. Kevin Estra is 2 seconds down in the Porsche right now. In second place. Vanderlinde is in third in the Beamer, in the GTPs. So far, they've done 192 laps. How crazy is that? Versus, like, the GTDs, I guess, is probably what I'd rather race, or GTD Pros. 180 laps. So 7 hours in, they're 12 laps ahead is so crazy. Holy shit. You can watch on Twitch the Porsche channel. I don't know if Twitch has geo blockage too. Let me check Twitch for you guys. I mean, I'm not geo blocked because I'm in Canada, so lucky for me. Is it in the sports section? Like, where do they have it? Dude, there's so many content creators just straight up watching IMSA, like openly watching IMSA. Yeah, dude, you can watch the Porsche. Literally Porsche themselves are streaming their perspective, which is pretty sweet. There's fucking only 300 people watching this? Dude, this is literally Porsche. Look. Porsche themselves are, hold on, are streaming the race. Look at that. Just their perspective. How fucking cool is that, dude? That's awesome.
Hey, man.
So, I mean, if you want to keep up like that, you can. The way to do it. Imagine posting about illegal streams in my chat. Can you fucking imagine? That's fucking nuts, dude. Imagine putting my channel on threat by doing something like that, man. Let's use our brain when we're typing in my chat, please. Thank you, guys. I'd be tempted to ban that user, but hopefully they'll learn from this. It's insanity. I hope Leeds win this. I hope so too, but all I'd say, J4, is if, like, you know someone in Canada, right? I know you're a Leeds fan, but I need them to lose so I can get a big upgrade for my CB. Well, that means nothing to me, my friend. I could care less about you and your center back. 90th minute winner from DCL. We'll see. We will see.
On sequence at some point, or if things continued like this, would you be all right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I think, like you said, not everyone is exactly on the same strategy, let's say, at the moment. But I think, if anything, it's in our favour. We're later in the stop, so that's good. But yeah, our pace is okay. I think it's completely different now. We're just survival mode at the minute. That was our last double stint of tyres, so good to get that out of the way because it wasn't pretty. But yeah, happy to get my first double stint, and then the night is where it matters.
Dude, it's crazy that after 7 hours of the 12 hours of Sebring, like Kevin Estre is only 2.4 seconds away from the leader. Although he has lost half a second in the last what? Lap? Candy is cooking in the GTD Pros. 21 seconds off Feller. 911 as the number of the car in a Porsche 911 is kind of cool. How come no Lexus GT3 and iRacing? I'm not sure. I think any like cars that are new within the year, I believe with iRacing is it takes a very long time to get a car basically coded and built for the game, right? As far as I understand. The amount of people celebrating Max's disqualification on NSL is madness. I mean, is there an amount of people, or are you just on the internet too much, Brian? You know what I mean? I don't mean that like negatively towards you, but I feel like if you're seeing sentiments like that, you're probably just spending too much time on social media. Let me guess, it's probably just a bunch of football Twitter maybe as well, but F1 Twitter virgins that are, Lewis Hamilton fans or fucking, whatever. George Russell fans. Just a bunch of inbreds. Heinrich went from 10th to 1st in 20 minutes? What, he's not first anymore. You know what's exciting for the Nürburgring 24 hours is Max, I guess unfortunately Max won't be racing against Kevin Estre because Kevin Estre goes in the like LMP cars, right? Or whatever, the GTP cars. Whereas I think Max for the 24-hour will be in the GT3s. Lando Norris fans telling Max to retire from F1 because he wants it to be better. I mean, doesn't help that Lando Norris said that himself, and then Lando Norris being a wish-wash, non-opinionated human now sees that everyone agrees with Max, so now he's changed his tune, and now Lando as well himself is saying that the regulations are bad. So, I mean, Lando was throwing Max under the bus for the first week and a half of F1 and then realized, wait, I'd be more popular if I agreed with Max. And because his car sucks as well, so now he's going to agree with Max. So everyone's allowed to change their opinion, and as you grow up, it's important to, if you find the truth is not what your initial opinion is about something, you should absolutely be allowed to change your opinion and follow the truth, right? And be honest with yourself for sure. But I think in situations like this, it's more so not Lando searching for truth. It's just he's like the tide. His opinion on stuff moves like the tide. Whatever is most popular and will help, he thinks, I guess, or maybe his media team thinks will help his image, is what he shifts with. Lando just saying I wanted to disagree just to see what people said is one of the weirdest things. That's what I mean. It's just a very immature way to go about things. I'm not the biggest fan of that, honestly. But whatever. Can you imagine how exhausting a 12-hour race is for these drivers and engineers and everybody else involved? So nuts. Like, for all of us as viewers, you sit there and you kind of like tune in and out as the 12 hours goes along, right? I mean, there's not going to be someone stuck to their TV intently watching for 12 hours straight. Can you imagine how deathly this is, like, to just actually deal with? I have to go into hibernation, complete blackout for a week. Yeah, I don't think people understand the strain that this puts on the human body. That's because Nasser is in the car now. Oh, okay, so we're talking about the GTPs. Thank you, Mista. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting into IMSA and stuff more now. I don't know, like, the driver lineups for every single team and stuff like that. I kind of just know the popular ones, or the ones that I've gotten to understand that are good in their classes. Obviously, Kevin Estra is like the GOAT of endurance racing and LMPs and whatnot. There's so much amazing videos and footage about his career for the last 5 or 10 years. Porsche has released some absolutely amazing documentaries about his and their efforts in endurance racing. Moritz is doing a solo 4-hour sim race. Is he doing it right now? Is he grinding right now? Moritz, he's live. NEC top split, NLS in Porsche Cup. He's on the Nürburgring right now. Wait, what? What's he up to? Is he on Twitch too? Or is this just YouTube? Where are you, Moritz? Oh yeah, he is. Yeah. Wait, so what is he doing? He's P1. He's gone up 2 positions in the NEC Porsche Cup. There's 11 drivers in his if Moritz can't get a sponsorship from SimuCube, we're all cooked, boys. We are all cooked. So this is the GT3s, the Porsche Cup cars, and the GT4s. Awesome. I wanted to participate in this, but I don't think I would have had the time. Dude, 4 hours is so nuts, by the way. Oh, sorry. I'm distracting myself. The Leeds game is back. Anyways, I hope Moritz does well. I hope he does well. All right, Leeds game is back. Worth watching. Worth watching the second half of the game. Oh, God, we're going to concede. Wow. Well, there's already a chance for Leeds and already a big chance for Brentford in the first minute. Terrible defending from Leeds. I don't know what the hell we're doing here. And the fact that Pascal Struijk... I mean, Pascal Struijk... I think that's the right decision he makes there. But... where's Joe Rodon, man? Like, why is everyone so out of position? Thank you, Senor. Thank you, Newcastle. In a 4-hour Nürburgring endurance race, how many pit stops would that end up being? 4? Stints last, what, about 45 minutes? For fuel and tires and stuff? Let's say in like a GT class car? Like, what has Moritz done? Like, Moritz 12 seconds up in the endurance race, right? Does he lift and coast and manage the fuel a bit better, or no? M4 is 6 laps, so a bit over 40 minutes since. I guess, yeah, you gotta watch out, right? Just because it's, let's say 40 minutes, you can't, like, be at 36 minutes and cross past the finish line, otherwise you're running out of fuel, right? And then what do? You got to get towed, which I'm assuming completely kills your race. I've never done even a pit stop where I need to add fuel or anything yet, so I don't even know how any of that works. Goal kick for Leeds. Leeds play good? No. No one's playing good. This is probably the worst game I've watched this year, if I'm honest. GT3s are normally 8 laps. I really want to get into the Nürburgring, like, Ringmaster series. I mean, unfortunately, I feel like because I don't know the track well enough, I'm either going to tank my I rating every race or my safety rating every race with incidents, but I really want to, like, get into, like, even once a week or twice a week focusing on the Nürburgring. Take it easy, Luther. Have a great day, man. Thank you for stopping by today. Jimmy's crew ran a third stint a bit longer, so the last pit stop was shorter. Oh, so, I mean, well, I guess iRacing and IRL is probably pretty close, but I was more talking about, like, iRacing. So if I were to do a 4-hour stint, right, in, let's say the GT3, the 911 GT3R, like, how many stints would I be running, right? Game's crying out for Nanto or James. Don't worry, Daniel Fark will make the sub in the 75th minute if we're losing. He'll never make a proactive change early to give us more tooth and more bite. And Mecha's got to come off for Willie Nanto. That's just got to happen. I would selfishly bring on Noah Okafor for Aronson and Willie Nanto for Nmecha. and give up a little bit of Aronson's work rate and hopefully get a bit more attacking quality in Nanto and Okafor. But unfortunately, Fark will not do that unless we're losing. Ringmaster on Tuesday changes to Skip Barber. I don't even know what that is. Wasn't the Rainmaster at the Nürburgring this week as well? I mean, I wanted to do Sebring because I haven't raced Sebring and everyone says it's awesome, and I agree, it is a great track. Oh my god, what is Inmecha doing? Yeah, what's Skip Barber? Naki? What is that? Tell us that, brother. I'm gonna run a quick ad break, non-sub, so you guys don't get ads when you click into the stream. Come the long throws, boys. Does Turbo benefit me the same as subs? No, not at all. But it benefits you, so don't worry about me, brother. I have an amazing support system in my community and in my subs. So if it makes financial sense for you to just have Turbo everywhere and not sub to me or anyone else, then you should absolutely do that, because that makes the most sense, right? Individually for you. But yeah, in terms of content creators, I mean, the only thing that helps content creators is subs, honestly. We make no money on ads on Twitch at all. I had like 100,000 live viewers every day, like unique live viewers every day during my subathon for 17 days straight. And I ran 10 minutes of ads every hour for 17 days straight. And if I showed you, I'm not legally allowed to show you, but if I showed you the ad revenue I made from 17 days straight of streaming to 100,000 unique visitors a day, you would be like, that's not real. There's no way that's real. That's the sub revenue you get. So, yeah. Realistically, on Twitch nowadays, with the way Amazon or Twitch takes all of the ad revenue from creators while spamming everyone with ads constantly and giving like 1% ad revenue to streamers, the only real way to support a content creator is by subbing or, you know, whatever, individual donations or whatever. Well, like, I used to be really worried about people running ad blockers on my channel, man, and honestly, dude, it doesn't matter. Whether there's no ad blockers or a million ad blockers, either way, content creators make no money right now on Twitch via ads. So SQC said he doesn't make shit on ads either. Dude, I'm telling you, from my own perspective, at the biggest moments of my channel this year, I've made literally no money on ads, and I run 10 minutes of ads every hour during those big events. No money made. Twitch took all of it, or Amazon took all of it. Literally, they took all of it. Like, so there's either something wrong with every content creator's ad revenue system, or Amazon is literally just taking all the ad revenue. Period. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's a disgrace. It really is. So until Twitch or Amazon changes the way ad revenue is paid out, I've turned ads off on my channel. The only time I'll run ads is if I step away because I want to make sure that non-subs, when they click my stream, they don't get hit with ads. So Twitch and Amazon have this amazing thing where they don't pay content creators for ad revenue whatsoever. But if you turn off ads, they just run ads anyways. Whenever someone clicks your stream, they'll run ads to that person, which is a terrible retention model, because imagine clicking someone's stream and you're interested based off of just seeing, oh, I haven't watched Nick in 5 years, let me click his channel, and the first thing you see on my channel is nothing to do with me but 5 minutes worth of insane ads. Most people just click off. Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna go somewhere else. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it just is the way it is. Prime sub benefits you the same as normal subs? Yeah, I mean, it's a sub. So free Prime sub tokens, I mean, I hope if you're not using your free Prime sub token on my channel, you're using it every month on Twitch somewhere. Because it means a lot to content creators, right? I mean, it's a free token for you that costs you nothing that you get with your Prime subscription. There's literally hundreds of millions of people on Twitch that have a free Prime sub token. And I think it's something crazy, like 5% of Prime subs get used every month on Twitch. And literally the other 80 to 95% go ungifted to streamers. Because Amazon and Twitch have an amazing system where it's manual. So if you use your Prime sub on me and you're like, oh, cool, I'd love to have it reoccurring to Nick anyways, I watch his stream the most, it doesn't. You have to manually remember to do it every month. And again, 80 to 95% of Prime users don't remember to renew their sub. There you go. One Dag, had I not mentioned that, probably would have just left his Prime sub sitting there because he didn't realize it was expired. It's unfortunate, but it's like that across every channel on this platform. I've said this a million times, but genuinely, Twitch makes it impossible for content creators and their loyal long-term content creators, like me and others, to succeed on this platform. They literally make it purposely impossibly hard to succeed. They take all the ad revenue from us, and they literally make all the ways to subscribe and whatever impossibly hard or insane for people to remember. I don't know why. I don't know why. In the last 5 years, they've just gone down this crazy route of basically punishing the people that bring all the money to their website, i.e. their creators. I don't know. Super weird. Anyways, One Dag, thank you for remembering to use your Prime sub token on anywhere on Twitch, and I'm honored that you chose to use it on my channel, man. Unfortunately, there's no auto renewal. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. They allow bikinis but ban gambling streams. What, on Twitch? I mean, I don't care about any of that stuff, honestly. I truly feel and wish that Twitch would make a separate website for all of their, like, dumb shit that they try to allow because they want to keep up with Kick TV garbage streaming platform. Twitch should go back to what made this platform amazing, which is like a 90% focus on gaming and content creation around gaming and communities, whether it's watch parties like this for various events or, you know, gaming runs and that type of stuff, right? Like wholesome good shit, whether it's involved with sport, gaming and sport, that type of shit, right? And move away from this fucking dog shit like gambling, clickbaity garbage, IRL streamers walking around trying to make people mad for views in public, you know, bikinis, tits hanging out everywhere, and that's how, you know, Twitch is happy because that gains a lot of eyes to it. Like, that stuff has gotta go, man. All of it's gotta go. This website's fucking fallen through the floor in the last 5 years because of the route that the upper management at Twitch has taken. This website should be focused on like gaming and like good communities. Wait, we're checking a penalty? What the hell are we calling a pen on? Oh my god, dude, if Brentford are given a pen here, I'm gonna be so upset. Holy god, who is that guy for Brentford, dude? He made up about 60 yards there. I think he ended up kicking the back of Justin's feet. Gaming and sports. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I said 10 years ago, before they started bringing sports to streaming, I think Twitch has a huge opportunity to pay for the rights to certain sports events, like shit like this, which is what IMSA allows. Like shit like this. Hold on, I'm just gonna show you guys kind of my point that I'm making here. If my fucking stupid Elgato. Stuff like this. I've said for years, this right here is the future, where I'll have my community and we watch a sporting or motorsport event together, and we all react and watch and support it together. It brings more eyes, it brings more excitement. This type of stuff is amazing, man. Right? You know, like watching a Leeds game together, like Zwei has done a few partnerships with Bayern Munich as well, right? To watch some of their games live with his community. Like stuff like that is the future. That this type of stuff, the integration of real life sport and sports fans on Twitch should be huge. Motorsports fans, etc. F1 working together with Twitch and YouTube for like doing that type of thing and raising the eyes to their sport. Amazing. That and games. That's what this platform should be, like 99%. That's what it should be. Who's in the pits right now? An Acura. Van der Zande? Is that who's in the pits right now? Number 93? So much to watch. Yeah, the Leeds game, unfortunately, has been the shittest watch of everything. The 12 hours at Sebring has been pretty fun. Am I watching NWSL? Rubes, I don't know what that is. Can you still stream movies and such on Prime? No, they got rid of that a long time ago. Yeah, me and my whole community watched the Spurs documentary with Mourinho on Prime together on stream. Anybody that had a Prime subscription could watch it and get the geolocation to me watching it together. American Women's Soccer League? I don't watch any women's sports, brother. I have no interest in it. I barely have enough time to watch like the top 5 leagues in men's football. The last thing I'll do is watch the women's game. I mean, if I'm concerned about watching that level of quality, for the most part, I'll just go to my local park and watch Sunday League or something, you know? I genuinely don't know how people can watch that. I know that sounds awful. I know that sounds like I'm a male chauvinist pig, but I just don't know. Other than watching the absolute top tier level women, like the Barca women, you know, a few of the high level squads, like the Bayern Munich team that has like the really high level women, right? That quality is fine, but like all other games, dude, I'll try. Like it's I don't know. It's just the quality is so fucking bad. Esports doing the whole streamer casting day one, too much money spent on rights for them to allow streamers to cast matches. Yeah, but that's partially what's wrong with the global sport, is like these monopolies that spend money on it and don't let anyone else participate, right? That's a fucking headball, ref! How is that not a headball? What the fuck? Holy shit, how is that not a pen, man? I've only seen it live, but How close was the lead split? Oh my god, watch us concede now. That's offside, by the way. That fucking better be offside. Can we see the replay, please? I mean, maybe the player was too close, so the Brentford defender couldn't do anything, but dude, oh my god. So Leeds get 2 soft yellows early on, and they're not even looking at that fucking handball? A good ball again by Ampadu. Another foul on Bogle, no call. Wow, dude, Jesus Christ, Leeds getting fucked again by terrible refereeing. Imagine my shock. Imagine my shock, dude. They're not showing this handball, guys. They literally refuse to show this handball. What the fuck, man? What? Dude, this game is opening up so much now. Oh my god, bros. Oh my god. Can we see the freaking replay? Okay, let's see. Wait. His own teammate kicks it. Maybe it hit his hip first and then his arm, maybe? It's so hard to tell. You know what? I'll just say it's not. It'd be easy to try and call this a pen. And Mecha Aronson off for Tanaka and Nanto. There we go. Or sorry, Okafor and Tanaka. My bad. Those are good subs. God, please, Tanaka, can you have a good game, man? For the love of Christ. Tanaka's been pretty not great the last few times he's been used, which is why Daniel Fark now has frozen him out of the team. But come on, Io. We need a game. It looks like his arm got hit. Nah, you know what? The one replay they showed, it looked like it clipped his hip and then his arm, and that would be harsh. Look, even as a Leeds fan, that would be pretty harsh. Don't get me wrong, I would love if that was given as a pen, but I don't know. If that was a Leeds defender, I'd be losing my mind if that was given as a pen, so try and keep it a balanced opinion, if you will. Now, is Keller actually injured, or because every single Brentford player is now run to the sidelines to get water, is this like a bullshit thing? Or is he actually... Oh shit, he might actually be hurt. Holy fuck. Yeah. So many teams do this against Leeds. City have done it twice this year already. Where they have a player go down a bunch of times so they can get like water breaks and whatnot. Because we press so much. Yeah. Nope, goalkeeper's going to sit back down. This seems like theater, dude. I don't know about any of that, boys. 70th minute, going down, and now magically is all good again. I don't know. Lots of teams do this against Leeds, and it drives me insane. Daniel Fark looks really pissed off as well. Leeds fans by the goal calling him a wanker. Also because we did want him and he went to Brentford instead, which is fair, I suppose. Did he get the magic spray? Yep. Yep. No issues. No issues moving and sprinting now. 0 issues. Johnson, speaking of Amazon Prime free sub tokens being used on my channel. Thank you. Thank you for the 14-month Prime resub, dude. Thank you, brother. In fact, our last 4 subs were free Prime sub token resubs. So thank you guys, man, for using your tokens on me. Means a lot. Oh. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, man. The Nasser car is just pulling away, hey? What team is that? Kevin Estre is now 4 seconds off. God, I would love to see Noah Okafor do something crazy or Io Tanaka to do something crazy, man. I need Tanaka to have a big game here. I don't understand 12-hour races or how they determine the winner. I mean, the winner is first place car. That's pretty much it. First place car in each category really is the winner. But yeah, the not a bad idea from Pascal Stroik. Maybe not worth the risk though. Look at the press from Leeds, man. No wonder the goalkeeper went down though, right? To give the Brentford players a rest. Look at the pressing from the Leeds players. You have a D-class license, 2.8 rating. Do I need to reach 4.0 rather than 3.0? Promote? As it's not season end. I don't know if you get upgraded your license and downgraded your license each week on that Monday afternoon. You need to be 4.0 to go up or 1.0 to get automatically downgraded. But it's 2.0 at the end of the season, right? Where you go down, and 3.0 where you go up at the end of the season. But I don't know if it's on a weekly basis. Hopefully someone in the chat can answer you, Golding. I'm not sure. Headed back to the keeper, man. Oh god. Come on. Come on. Something cheeky from Noah? No. Another corner for Leeds. Another corner for Leeds. Ethan Ampadu looks pissed, dude. Love to see Ethan score a headed goal here. Oh! Austin didn't set himself up there, man. Oh! Oh, took a deflection, man. Fuck, I thought that was floating into the net. Oh my god. That was not a great shot from Tanaka, to be fair. I like that he did shoot it. It's another corner for Leeds. Come on, boys. God, a win is so big, man. Be so good here. Oh, Pascal Stroik with a chance. Nobody gets on the end of it. God damn it. Did Pascal try to flick that onto the far post, or did he just miss the header? He seems mad. No, I think he did flick that on, actually. Damn, Pascal Stroik flicked that on. Ah, nobody was there. Holy shit, man! What the fuck is Justin even doing with that, man? Oh, fuck. Leeds are killing me, boys. That would not have been offside had we scored there. Damn, that looked like almost another handball from number 9. Brentford making a sub? Yep. Number 19. I do not know who that is, chat. I do not know who that is. Living next. Shade is coming off. Do 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 do. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one, chat. Oh, God. Oh, dude, I can't, man. I just... Oh, God. Doesn't Tanaka look so fucking off it, man? I don't know, like... I feel so bad because he was... I mean, this is just unlucky. Stroik smacks the ball into Tanaka's nose and might have broken it. Jesus Christ. Dude, that's Tanaka's season in one clip right there. That's Tanaka's season right there. Tanaka does nothing wrong. His teammate smashes the ball into his face. It deflects off his face and almost sends a Brentford player in on net. And then gives Brentford a long throw. Through no fault of Tanaka whatsoever, and now he has a broken nose. That is literally the Premier League season for Ayo Tanaka. Fuck, man. Poor guy. Jesus Christ. And honestly, had Brentford scored there, Daniel Farke would have blamed Tanaka for that. And he probably would have been subbed off. I will say, though, Tanaka's, like, passing just looks so off. I don't know. He doesn't flow around the way, like, he used to last year. I mean, I know it was the Championship versus the Premier League, but Tanaka had this, like, air about him, man. Like, this confidence in his first touch and in his passing moves. And it looks rushed. He looks very rigid. He looks like he doesn't believe in his touch and pass anymore. And that's because he has no game time, right? Tanaka is so rusty now. I think he's had like 2 minutes of game time in the last 4 months or something. It's horrible. So it's like, you know, he's been a little bit off in a couple of the games he played earlier in the season, but it doesn't help when your manager freezes you out of the team completely, right? Fuck's sake, man. So Strike just got fucked by the striker there by ducking as he jumps into him. And Thiago won't get a yellow card for that. Of course. Of course not. Of course not. Thiago sees him coming and ducks so that Strike flies over him and fucks himself. And, of course, ref gives nothing there. Insane. Anyways. Great game for Pascal Strike. I guess Daniel Fark is going for it. Taking off our best center back by far. So we're going with instead of a 3 at the back, we're going with a 4 at the back. Instead of 3 center backs, it's 2. So it's going to be Rodon. Oh my God, this is scary. I hope it works out. Dan James is on. What has Willie Nanto done to Daniel Fark, man? Willie Nanto has been so good every time he comes on, and Daniel Fark is just like, fuck him. I'm not going to use him. So stack Tanaka Ampadu in the 3 in the midfield. Xhaka, Bijol, and Rodon 2 center backs. James Justin and Bogle the right backs. Oh, fuck, what's happening? Oh. Bro, what the hell is going on in IMSA right now? Is a race car just driving through the fan section? What the hell is going on? Yeah, Brentford have been just doing a fucking dead low block looking for like lobbed counterattacks all game. It's been so terrible to watch. And it doesn't help with the fucking ref just giving everything to the Brentford players too in terms of fouls and non-fouls being called. It's been a terrible game. Leeds have not been good enough either, unfortunately, but let's see now. We're going full on attack, so see if we can get something out of this. Hopefully Dan James survives this without getting injured. That would be a good start. Look at how many players Brentford has in the box. Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. 9 players in the box. A flat 5 and a flat 4. All in the box there. Holy Jesus. I thought Brentford were pushing for Europe, no? Right. So Leeds get fined £500,000 for apparent time wasting in the last 6 months. But every team that ever plays Leeds literally wastes infinite amounts of time. Chelsea literally cheated for 8 years and spent like $50 million fucking paying off referees and shit and governing bodies, and they got what? A £10 million fine? Dude, football is so broken, man. It's just a fucking disgrace. The deeper you look into the Premier League or the top flight of English football, the more disgusted you'll be with every part of it, man. Calvert-Lewin just got clattered from behind. Referee doesn't give a fuck. The hell's going on in the Sebring 12-hour race? One of the LMPs has a goddamn sign on the car. What happened here? Oh shit, it went off track and then one of the WeatherTech signs just attached to the LMP. I've got the IMSA race on in the background. Holy shit, that's wild. New sponsor. What a great free bit of sponsorship that is for WeatherTech. That's unreal. That's actually hilarious, by the way. He had to pit to get it off? Really? Oh my god, that sucks. Oh yeah, because can you imagine how much that disrupts the airflow? Probably makes the car so dangerous to drive at high speed. Anyways. There we go, Anton. That's better. Love that. Anton Stack having another great game. Ethan? Tanaka? Ah! Side to side, back to back from Leeds again. Bad pass from Dan James. I'm sure Tanaka will be blamed for it. Go, Dan. Okay. Ooh! Alexis lost the whole rim and wheel? Oh, really? They didn't tighten the lug nut? Wait, did they forget about the WeatherTech shit? I'm watching it. I'm watching them make the pit right now. Okay, what is going on? They keep showing this goddamn car. I have to find out what the fuck is going on with this car. I don't understand why they keep showing a car off the track, like just driving through the crowds and stuff. Oh. Oh my god, what's going on, man? 4.5 hours left in the race, boys. I mean, if Kelleher or whatever his name is was sleeping, I suppose. It's not a bad idea. I have a WeatherTech truck liner. Oh my god, this is a big break for Leeds. Dan James. Dan James. Oh, dude, how are we going to score? Brentford have literally 8 defenders, man. We're on a counterattack, and by the time Dan James plays the ball in, they have 6 defenders in the box. That is poor from James Justin, dear God. Oh, good. I'd love to see the possession. Leeds must be on like 90% possession in the last 30 minutes. Brentford have... Wow. Oh, thank you, ref, for finally giving a goddamn... Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's the Brentford player. There's the Brentford player time wasting. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Pretend like you got a calf strain. There we go. Perfect. Dan James. Bit of a dive there from the Welshman. Jesus Christ, that's a bit embarrassing. I can't lie. Wait, so am I behind in this race? Oh, shit, dude. I'm so behind. Oh, I've gone back to the live feed in IMSA, dude. I wasn't live. God damn, that's embarrassing. All right, there's a safety car. 4 hours and 19 minutes left. Do 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 do. Really good ball in from Anton Stack again. I don't know if Joe Rodon would have really been able to redirect that into the net, but Thiago does really well there to clear the ball. Really, really well. What's going on in the pit exit right there, guys? 2 cars just sitting there? They can't enter back? Do they just have to wait for the whole track to get passed? Also, what the hell is that? I'm pretty sure they have the cleaning wheel the wrong way. I'm pretty sure he's just throwing everything back onto the track. Thiago has 15 defensive contributions. I mean, that just goes to show how fucking Brentford are playing against Leeds, I guess. Good ball. It's a good ball. Dan James got to play that earlier, man. Dan James got to play that earlier. Pit lane is closed until after field passes. Okay, okay. So... ball in? Good win. Good header. All this pressure from Leeds, man. All this pressure from Leeds. Good ball in! Oh! Fuck. Is that another Leeds score? Another Brentford player's down, dude! What the fuck is going on, man? Look at the time wasting. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is so annoying to watch, man. Fuck. See, the fact that Dan James wasn't willing to drive the ball to the byline there goes to show that his injuries are making him less willing to use his strengths, unfortunately. Dude, if Brentford win this late, man, in the last like kick of the game, I'm not watching football for until the end of the month. I'm not watching football until April, dude. I'm out. I refuse. Oh my god, no way! Anton, no! What a fucking... What is the ref calling, man? Ampadu won the ball, no? Let's watch this back. Oh shit, no. You know what? I don't know if he did win the ball there. Oh my god, bro. I don't want to look at the chat because if they score here, I mean, I don't know if I even... I swear to God, if they score this, man... That is an insane, insane pass from Anton Stack there to cause this whole problem. Ethan Ampadu will be thrown under the bus here if we concede. But that was all Anton Stack, man. Who the fuck makes a pass like that backwards, man, under that type of pressure? Nah, we're gonna concede. There's no chance. There's no chance that this doesn't go in. This is what football is about. Oh my god. Oh, the guy that was screaming about a torn calf and a fucking ripped calf not even 3 minutes ago. Thank fuck for that. Thank fuck for that, dude. Thank fuck for that. Wait, is it not over? Oh, Xhaka got it right in the face. Holy fuck. Oof! Holy shit! What is going on? Like, what did the ref even call there? The ref is making Xhaka Bijol get off for a concussion, even though he's fine? Dude, I don't want to watch sport anymore, dude. I don't want to watch the Premier League. I don't know that I've seen worse refereeing in my life other than this year. They're not letting Xhaka Bijol come back on, dude. What the fuck is going on, man? Jesus Christ, bro. That's the worst game I've watched all year. Worst game I've watched all year, dude. Genuinely, the worst game I've watched all year. Fucking disgrace. Absolute disgrace. That was horrendous. What did we learn from that, ladies and gentlemen? That the Premier League refereeing quality is dire. Absolutely dire. And it'd be really great if Leeds United figured out how to, A, get the ball towards Dominic Calvert-Lewin where it matters. And B, if we actually had players attacking the net. And C, if every team that ever came to Ellen Road didn't put 40 players behind the ball and waste time like Brentford did. That'd be fun. Anyways, Pascal Stroik, man of the match again for me. Absolutely.